Hello, and welcome to SpeakLoop, the podcast for English learners who want to speak with confidence and ease. I'm James, and I'm so glad you're here today. In this episode, we're going to learn something very practical: how to go to the bank and speak English without fear. This is a skill you'll use in real life, whether you're opening an account, withdrawing money, or asking a simple question. This lesson will help you feel ready. Many learners feel nervous about going to the bank. They worry about understanding the staff. They worry about making mistakes. They think banking English is too formal or too difficult. But I'm here to tell you it's not. You don't need fancy words. You don't need perfect grammar. You just need a few key phrases and a little confidence. So take a breath, relax, and let's begin learning together. Let's start with a simple question. Why do people go to the bank? Maybe you want to open a new account. Maybe you need to deposit money. Maybe you want to withdraw cash. Or maybe you just need to ask about your balance. These are all very common reasons, and the good news is the English you need is simple and easy to learn. Today, I'm going to teach you the most important phrases. We'll practice them together. We'll go step by step. And by the end of this episode, you'll feel ready to walk into any bank and speak English clearly. So, let's imagine you walk into a bank. What happens first? Usually, there's a receptionist or a bank officer. They might say, "Good morning. How can I help you today?" How do you answer? Here are some simple responses. You can say, "I'd like to open an account, please." Or you can say, "I need to withdraw some money." Or maybe, "Can you help me check my balance?" Let's practice these together. Repeat after me. "I'd like to open an account, please." Good. Now this one. "I need to withdraw some money." Excellent. Now try, "Can you help me check my balance?" Perfect. You're doing great. These are polite, natural phrases. You can use them in any bank. Now let's go deeper. Let's say you want to open a bank account. The bank officer will ask you some questions. They might say, "What type of account would you like?" You can answer, "I'd like a savings account, please." Or you can say, "I'd like a checking account, please." Let's practice. Repeat after me. "I'd like a savings account, please." Now try this one. "I'd like a checking account, please." Great job! Now the officer will probably ask for some documents. They might say, "Can I see your ID, please?" Or, "Do you have proof of address?" You can respond by saying, "Yes, here it is." Or, "I have my passport." Let's practice. Repeat after me. "Yes, here it is." Now try, "I have my passport." Good, you're learning fast. Now let's talk about depositing money. If you want to put money into your account, you can say, "I'd like to deposit some money, please." The officer might ask, "How much would you like to deposit?" You can say, "I'd like to deposit $200, please," or whatever amount you want. Let's practice. Repeat after me. "I'd like to deposit some money, please." Now try, "I'd like to deposit $200. Excellent. Now, what if you need to withdraw money? Withdrawing means taking money out of your account. You can say, "I'd like to withdraw some cash, please." The officer will ask, "How much would you like to withdraw?" You can say, "I'd like to withdraw $100, please." Let's practice together. Repeat after me. "I'd like to withdraw some cash, please." Now this one. "I'd like to withdraw $100, please." Perfect. You're building confidence with every sentence. Now let's talk about checking your balance. Your balance is how much money you have in your account. If you want to know your balance, you can say, "Can you tell me my account balance, please?" Or simply, "What's my balance?" Let's practice. Repeat after me. "Can you tell me my account balance, please?" Now try, "What's my balance?" Very good. Now, sometimes you might not understand something the bank officer says. That's completely normal. Don't be afraid to ask them to repeat. You can say, "Sorry, can you repeat that, please?" Or, "Could you speak a little slower, please?" These are polite and very helpful phrases. Let's practice. Repeat after me. "Sorry, can you repeat that, please?" Now this one. Could you speak a little slower, please? Excellent. Asking for clarification is not rude, it's smart. It shows you want to understand. Bank officers are used to helping people. They will be happy to repeat or explain. Now, let's imagine another situation. Maybe you want to transfer money to another account. You can say, "I'd like to transfer money to another account, please." The officer will ask, "Which account?" You can say, "To my friend's account," or "To my savings account." Let's practice. Repeat after me. "I'd like to transfer money to another account, please." Good job. Now try this one. "To my friend's account." Perfect. Now, what if you need to close your account? You can say, "I'd like to close my account, please." The officer might ask, "Can I ask why?" You can say, "I'm moving to another country," or simply, "I don't need it anymore." Let's practice. Repeat after me. "I'd like to close my account, please." Now try. "I'm moving to another country." Great. Now let's talk about fees. Sometimes banks charge fees for services. If you want to ask about fees, you can say, "Is there a fee for this?" Or, "How much does this service cost?" These are important questions. Let's practice. Repeat after me. "Is there a fee for this?" Now this one. "How much does this service cost?" Excellent. Asking about fees is smart. It helps you avoid surprises. Now let's practice a full conversation. I'm going to be the bank officer, and you'll respond. Ready? Let's begin. "Good morning. How can I help you today?" Now you answer. "Great. What type of account would you like?" You answer. Excellent. "Can I see your ID, please?" You respond. Very good. "How much would you like to deposit today?" You answer. Perfect. You're doing amazing. Now let me give you some very useful tips for going to the bank. Tip number 1, prepare before you go. Think about what you need to say. Write down a few key phrases on your phone or on paper. This will help you feel more confident. You can even practice saying them at home. Stand in front of a mirror and say, "I'd like to open an account, please." Say it slowly, say it clearly. This simple practice makes a big difference. Tip number 2, bring all your documents. Banks usually ask for ID, proof of address, and sometimes your phone number or email. Have everything ready in a folder. This makes the process faster and easier. It also helps you feel more organized and less nervous. Tip number 3, don't be afraid to ask questions. If you don't understand something, ask. If the form is confusing, ask for help. Bank staff are there to assist you. They want you to feel comfortable. Tip number 4, listen carefully. Bank officers might give you important information about fees, interest rates, or terms and conditions. Listen for key words like monthly fee, interest, minimum balance, or withdrawal limit. If you don't understand a word, ask them to explain. You can say, "What does that mean?" Or, "Can you explain that word, please?" Let's practice. Repeat after me. What does that mean? Now try. Can you explain that word, please? Excellent. Tip number 5, take your time. You don't have to rush. If you need a moment to think or to find a document, that's okay. You can say, "Just a moment, please," or "Give me 1 second." Let's practice. Repeat after me. Just a moment, please. Now try. Give me 1 second. Perfect. Remember, it's okay to take your time. Nobody is rushing you. Now let's learn some common banking words. These words will help you understand what the bank officer is saying. First word, account. This is where your money is kept. Second word, balance. This is how much money you have. Third word, deposit. This means putting money in. Fourth word, withdraw. This means taking money out. Fifth word, transfer. This means moving money from one account to another. Let's practice saying these words. Repeat after me. Account, balance, deposit, withdraw, transfer. Good job. Now let's learn a few more. Sixth word, fee. This is money the bank charges for a service. Seventh word, interest. This is extra money the bank gives you for keeping money in a savings account. Eighth word, statement. This is a document that shows all your transactions. Ninth word, PIN. This is your secret number for your bank card. 10th word, branch. This is a bank location. Let's practice. Repeat after me. Fee, interest, statement, PIN, branch. Excellent. Now you know the most important banking words. When you hear these words at the bank, you'll understand what they mean. This will help you feel more confident and more in control. Now let's practice another full conversation. This time, you want to withdraw money. I'll be the bank officer. Ready? Good afternoon. How can I help you? You answer. How much would you like to withdraw? You respond. Can I see your ID and bank card, please? You answer. Here's your cash. Have a nice day. You say, thank you. Great work. You're really getting the hang of this. Now let me share something important with you. Going to the bank in English is not just about the words. It's about confidence. It's about knowing you can handle the situation. And that confidence comes from practice. The more you practice these phrases, the easier they become. The easier they become, the more natural you sound. So, here's what I want you to do. After this episode, practice out loud. Say the phrases we learned. Say them slowly. Say them clearly. Imagine you're at the bank. Imagine the bank officer is asking you questions. Answer out loud. Do this for just 5 minutes. You'll be surprised how much it helps. You can also write down the phrases. Writing helps your brain remember. Write, I'd like to open an account, please. Write, can you tell me my balance? Write them 5 times each. Another great tip is to watch videos of people going to the bank. YouTube has many videos showing real banking situations. Watch them. Listen to how people speak. Notice their tone. Notice their body language. Then try to copy what they do. This is a powerful way to learn. You see real English in action. You hear real conversations, and your brain learns naturally. Now, let's talk about body language. When you go to the bank, stand tall. Make eye contact. Smile. These simple actions show confidence. Even if you feel nervous inside, your body language can help you feel stronger. And when you feel stronger, you speak better. Try it right now. Sit up straight. Take a deep breath. Smile. Say, good morning. I'd like to open an account, please. See? You sound confident already. Let me tell you a little story. I once had a student named Maria. She was very nervous about going to the bank. She said, James, I don't know what to say. I'm scared they won't understand me. So we practiced together. We practiced simple phrases. We practiced asking questions. We practiced listening. Then, one day, Maria went to the bank. She opened her first account in English. She came back so happy. She said, James, I did it, and it was easy. That's the power of practice. That's the power of preparation. You can do the same thing. You can walk into a bank and speak English with confidence. You just need to take the first step. And that first step is learning these phrases, saying them out loud, believing in yourself. Now, let's review all the key phrases we learned today. I'll say them slowly, and you repeat after me. Ready? I'd like to open an account, please. I need to withdraw some money. Can you help me check my balance? I'd like a savings account, please. Yes, here it is. I'd like to deposit $200. I'd like to withdraw $100, please. Can you tell me my account balance, please? Sorry, can you repeat that, please? Could you speak a little slower, please? I'd like to transfer money to another account, please. Is there a fee for this? How much does this service cost? What does that mean? Just a moment, please. Perfect. You now have all the phrases you need. You're ready to go to the bank in English. But remember, learning is not just about knowing the words, it's about using them. So use these phrases, practice them, say them every day. Even if you're not going to the bank today, practice anyway. Say them in your room, say them in the shower, say them while you cook. The more you say them, the more natural they become. Let me give you one final tip. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. Even native speakers make mistakes. The important thing is to keep trying, keep speaking, keep learning. Every time you practice, you get better. Every time you speak, you grow stronger. And soon, going to the bank in English will feel easy. It will feel natural. It will feel like no big deal. So believe in yourself. Trust the process. And remember, you're not alone. Thousands of learners just like you are practicing right now. They're learning the same phrases, they're building the same confidence, and are all moving forward one step at a time. You can do this. I believe in you. Now, let's do one more practice round. I'll give you a situation and you respond out loud. Ready? You walk into the bank. The officer says, "Good morning. How can I help you?" What do you say? Good. Now, the officer asks, "What type of account would you like?" You respond. Excellent. The officer says, "Can I see your ID?" What do you say? Perfect. The officer asks, "How much would you like to deposit?" You answer. Great job. The officer says, "Is there anything else I can help you with?" What do you say? You can say, "No, that's all. Thank you very much." Let's practice. Repeat after me. No, that's all. Thank you very much. Excellent work. You've done so well today. You've learned all the key phrases, you've practiced real conversations, and you've built your confidence. And now you're ready. The next time you need to go to the bank, you'll know exactly what to say. You'll walk in with your head high, you'll speak clearly and politely, and you'll handle everything like a pro. I'm so proud of you for taking this step. Learning English is a journey, and every lesson, every practice, every word brings you closer to fluency. Before we finish, I want to remind you of something important. English is not just a subject, it's a tool. It's a way to communicate. It's a way to connect with people. It's a way to live your life more freely. And every time you practice, you're not just learning words, you're opening doors, you're creating opportunities, you're becoming the person you want to be. So keep going, keep practicing, keep believing. Thank you so much for joining me today on SpeakLoop. I hope you feel more confident now. I hope you're ready to go to the bank and speak English without fear. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend who's learning English. And remember, practice a little every day. Even just 5 minutes makes a huge difference. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, keep speaking, keep learning, and keep growing. Take care, and see you soon.